Do you want to learn how to always make cold and calculated decisions? Then stick with me until the end of this video. If you want to enjoy a happy and fulfilling life, achieve your goals, have the job you've always dreamed of, and the relationship you long for, it's entirely possible. Among the many factors that make a person successful, clearly one of the most important is the ability to control their emotions and consistently make the best decisions. Every day, we all face situations where we have to make decisions, from small ones like buying a simple bracelet to major choices like changing cities or jobs. After all, you are the sum of what you do daily. The problem is that we humans are emotional creatures, and when making any decision, we are satisfying an emotion. Emotional baggage inhibits logical and rational thinking, causing most people to make decisions recklessly. So, if you know how to make cold and calculated decisions, that is, without letting the heat of the moment or emotions influence you, your chances of achieving success are much greater. Some neuroscientists claim there are 4 main pillars of thinking we should develop to achieve success. Motivation. By becoming aware of what motivates you exclusively, you can consciously choose activities that will bring greater success. Decision-making. When you're motivated to acquire or do something, your brain activates circuits in the frontal lobes to start making decisions. This process can be interrupted by stress, worry, and doubt. But you can train your mind to remain focused, confident, and optimistic. Creativity. Using the powers of your creative imagination, you'll solve problems more quickly and increase your productivity. Awareness. The process of conscious self-reflection can increase self-awareness, social awareness, and spiritual awareness, giving your life more meaning and purpose. You'll also stimulate your brain circuits for empathy, compassion, and morality. Now I'll show you how to think rationally to make the cold and calculated decisions that will lead you to success. Balance, reason and emotion, the key to making good decisions. Before making choices, understand that you can't get rid of the negative emotions that seep into your life. What you can do is not let them get in the way. When I say make cold and calculated decisions, I don't mean there's no emotion involved. On the contrary, it's impossible to eliminate emotions. What you should strive for is balance. Your brain only processes rewards if it releases enough dopamine. Let me explain. Among many other functions, dopamine motivates you to leave your comfort zone. Without dopamine, you'll hardly do anything significant to change your life because you won't have the necessary motivation. And dopamine is only released when there's a certain emotional charge being activated during logical decision-making processes. Do you understand that you need a balance between reason and emotion? Visualize your success. The best way to make choices that won't result in failure is to visualize your success. Do this once and remember your conclusions every time you need to make a decision. Sit down, take a sheet of paper and a pencil, and write, draw, or scribble what success means to you. What are your goals? Close your eyes, focus, and concentrate. You don't realize the power this has. Let your ideas flow. While you write what success means to you, imagine yourself living it. How do you feel? Happy? Excited? Motivated? There's an intense energy surrounding these thoughts. Also, write down the people who will be with you. Do you get along with them? Notice that you can build a self-image of your imagined self. Don't just feel, think rationally about what you'll have to do to achieve these goals. From there, you'll be seeing your success. You can act according to it, making cold and calculated decisions that you in your imagination would make in various circumstances. This isn't just thinking, it's acting in the long term, exuding certainty and confidence to others. Make difficult decisions based on this, and you'll have a tremendous outcome. The power of intuition for making cold and calculated decisions. Research shows that our instincts often hit us on a visceral level, telling us what we need to know long before our consciousness catches up. Neuroscientist Dr. Joel Pearson is one of the world's leading authorities on human consciousness and recently discovered that intuition does exist. Pearson and his research team have demonstrated that unconscious emotions enhance the speed and accuracy of decision-making. In other words, our behavior is shaped by our conscious and unconscious emotions. Therefore, when you're feeling overwhelmed and your mind is swirling with thoughts, take a moment. Get into a comfortable position and let your feelings flow. Identify why those feelings are manifesting. What does your intuition tell you? Do you feel lighter? Heavier? Sad? Relieved? From there, recognizing the emotional points, you can identify which rational thoughts they're associated with. After all, every emotion is based on thoughts or memories. This will give you much greater clarity and help you understand why your intuition is telling you to do something and whether you should really do it or not. Rely on yourself, not others. Basically, think carefully before seeking someone else's opinion. Differentiate between rational and emotional advice. Remember that people make emotional decisions, and you're striving to become as rational as possible. An external opinion is loaded with emotions that don't match your lifestyle. So, most of the time, if you ask 4 people for advice, you'll end up with 4 different opinions. This will lead to confusion and indecision. Remember, you have your goals, objectives, and dreams that are uniquely yours. Of course, there's no problem with confiding in someone from time to time, but prioritize your own thoughts. Analyze the consequences of your decisions. It's no secret that every action has a reaction. Understand that after making a choice, a chain of events will unfold. Think logically. Make the necessary connections between events. Ask the right questions. After considering everything I've mentioned so far, you should learn to question yourself correctly. Before making a decision, ask yourself, what do I achieve by doing this? Will the result of my decision bring me closer to what I really want? Does the benefit outweigh the price I'll have to pay? And is the risk I'm taking worth the reward? Am I committed to this? As Dr. David Welch, a political science professor at the University of Waterloo and author of The Art of Effective Decision-Making, explains, people who aren't self-reflective often make bad decisions because they don't really know what they want in the first place. Therefore, learn to reflect to calculate. Make cold and calculated decisions naturally. Think about it. Wouldn't it be much easier to act logically and rationally all the time, rather than just in moments when you have to make a choice? Tell me, don't you think it would be more beneficial to know people's true intentions? Do you agree that it's much better to be able to predict good or bad events in your life? Well, through affirmations and correct thought patterns, you can begin to take control of situations. What we can conclude from all this is that most people are lost. Many don't know which direction to take, many live unhappily because they didn't make the right choices in the past, many regret not investing in themselves. Only you know what's important in your life. Don't fall for the false comfort zone illusion. Invest in yourself, make informed choices. After all, the choices we make today directly reflect on our future. I hope this video has helped you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.